Memories filling up my mind and I can't seem to push him back. These times ingrained my mind and I just can't let it go. How did I lose the way through the things that really matter? These complications spin my mind, but I know I gotta keep pushing through. Yeah, I keep doing my own thing. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again. Memories filling up my mind and I can't seem to push it back. These times ingrained my mind and I just can't let it go. How did I lose the way through the things that really matter? These complications spin my mind, but I know I gotta keep pushing through. Yeah, I keep doing my own thing. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again.
Yo, Original OC with you, Original OC channel, Friday night, May 10th. Just hanging out. Hope everyone is well. Let me shoot the link. Copy link. Do a quick stream. If you're out there, please type something in the chat so I know you're out there so I can say hi. Plus, it'll give me something to talk about because I am bored. Just going to do a quick stream. Hey, we got DL Farms, first comment of the night. Thank you, DL. Appreciate it. Diego M. Reminding everybody to side vote the live stream. Thank you. Side vote. Let's see. We already have 3 upvotes. Good job. Good job, guys. We have Eddie Mao. Eddie Mao is in the chat. Hope everyone had a good week. Well, you know what? I got a very good week, and I'm hoping that I get a very good weekend. Cheers to the weekend. Thank you, Eddie. We've got John D. New York is representing. New York in the house. Howdy, OC and all. Side vote is complete. Thank you. We have more upvotes than viewers. How's that? How's it even technically possible? You guys are logging into multiple accounts? You guys are funny. Yeah, a link is pinned at the top of the chat. Anybody wants to jump on, feel free. Or I'm just going to ramble for a little bit. And I'm sure we can have some good streams coming up. Maybe Diego will fire up a stream, or the Colony will restart another stream later. It's going to be a long night. We got Air King Ben from Australia taking the kids to get their flu shots. Fun. Hey, I'm a big believer in flu shots. Mrs. OC is a big believer in the flu shots. Get them every year. They don't make me sick. They don't give me the flu. They're there to minimize the length and severity of the flu. So definitely get yourself vaccinated. Eddie Mao asks a question. This is a good question. Calatrava versus 1908. I think you got to go Calatrava all day long on that one. 1908 is nice, but it's so new, and there's some there. I mean, the Calatrava is iconic. It's iconic dress watch, and there's some things about the 1908 I do not love. I don't like the numerals, the Arabic numerals. So I would prefer it had batons, but it would make it even more boring. Yeah. Hey, Gatsby's in the chat. What's up, Gatsby? Good to see you. John D says, you've got to go Patek Philippe. The 1908 is a 3-putt at best. I don't know if it's that bad. Come on. Especially the platinum one is really kind of neat. But I'm hoping they do. I think it's a marathon for them. Then they had to rebrand. They had to get rid of the Cellini and start fresh. It's nice. It's got the coin edge, a little bit of the dome. It looks a lot like the Cellini moon phase. Eddie Mouse says, I really do like the coin edge on the 1908. Yeah. It's not bad. And we've got Lolex in the chat. Yo, yo, yo. Cool to have Lolex here. If anybody wants to jump on the panel who's never been on the panel before, or you just want to try something different, I don't know. You want to talk about something different? Feel free to jump on. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Let's see what's going on in Rolex related happenings. Okay, Rolex.
Hello. Hold on one second. I got to fix my audio.
Yeah, you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Hold on one sec.
Check 1, 2.
And how do I sound?
You sound crystal clear.
Perfect. How you doing? What are we talking? What do you want to talk about, OC? Life, watches, failures,
Not watches.
wins?
Not watches. Let's talk about. Let's talk about how I'm such a failure.
Let's talk about you as a failure or me as a failure.
By the way, I forgot. I had reached out. This person reached out to me and said, "Hey, are you doing a stream sometime soon?
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to pop on." I said, "Yeah. I mean, maybe Friday or Saturday night." And then I forgot I was going to reconnect with this person and tell him, "Yeah, by the way, I'll start a stream at this time." I forgot and decided to start the stream impromptu, and I did not let him know. And I have to apologize, but I'll do it in person. To T and Tickers.
Oh wow, what's up, Tickers?
Hello, mate. My request was, OC, can you do a bit earlier than...
Your microphone isn't working.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, 1 minute.
Yeah. Is the microphone arm up? Do you need to put it down?
Yeah, no problem. It's not a professional production here. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me now? Yeah.
There we go.
Selected the control microphone, and it obviously deselected and went to these things. Right.
Nope.
I did request, OC, that you start your show, if you could, slightly earlier than 12
Tell you what,
midnight.
I'll do a special show just for you tomorrow at in the
That'd be nice.
early
Just a bit
afternoon.
earlier. Just slightly earlier. Just
All right.
be nice, because yeah. But I was busy. I'm busy blasting some music for a bit, so I thought I would come and see what was on.
What were you blasting?
I was going to ask that. What kind of music?
I was blasting Pink Floyd.
Nice.
Very nice.
We could blast
Well,
it here on
actually,
this channel.
Yeah.
David Gilmour I was actually blasting. So, because me and a friend are going to see him at the Royal Albert Hall at the end of the year.
Is it Andy Benz? Is it Andy Benz?
Sorry?
Are you going with Andy Benz?
Oh, no. It's a mate of mine who likes watches, but he's not in the watch world. Good mate of mine. So it's his bucket list for David Gilmour. So we 250 quid a ticket.
A
But
little pricey, but you're seeing a legend.
18 rows from the front. I've seen him 3 times before, but my mate has never seen him. So with 18 rows from the front, which is pretty good.
It's excellent. I want to shout out to BW from Florida who's in the chat. I want to say hi to Kyle D. And yeah, thanks. So what's going on in the world of tickers?
Oh, not much. Just chilling out, on a Friday night with the boys.
Late Friday night.
Yeah, I've got no work this weekend. Don't work weekend, so I'm a bit of a lie-in tomorrow. So,
and did you have a short week? Was it what they call bank? Is it bank holiday?
Bank holiday, weekend? Yeah, bank holiday Monday, early May Day bank holiday was Monday, and we got another one at the end of the month as well. The last Monday of the month is a bank holiday as well.
The banks need a holiday to catch up on their corruption. I mean, what's going on?
yeah. I don't know what the history of bank holidays is, but apparently we have the least public holiday. We call it a public holiday. We get the least out of all the countries out. I think of France, Spain, and Germany. I'm sure we get the least. They get days for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We were talking about this watch earlier, and this is something that Brian wants. Your co-panelist, your co-host.
Really, Brian wants it. He's fucking hell. Like he's dumbing down on watches. He had enough, and he was getting rid of some the other day. That's what he's talking about. Jesus.
Are you saying you don't like this?
I do, but fuck me, $109,000, mate. Jesus, that's what I'm looking at.
Well, he can afford it.
Well, oh, can he? Is he that worried, Brian? He's got surely.
Yeah.
He's
just sold. He just sold 6 watches.
Oh, he sold them. He was talking about the other day about selling.
Yeah. Yep. He sold them. So
fair enough. Then he can. Yeah.
He's getting a big fat check, and enough to almost cover this.
So is he going to? Because I don't think he mentioned about this. Has he suddenly fell for this between Tuesday and today, or was it?
No, he's wanted this for a long time.
Right. Okay.
Wow. What did he sell? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, he sold a Chopek Antarctique. He sold a Breguet. He sold a Tudor Harrods. He sold F Pigeon.
Have they all got fucking hell? He had them on Tuesday. Done well to him. God, I tell you, someone considers the second. Everyone says the watch market. He's dead.
And he had all
them
those
on Tuesday, and now he doesn't have them Friday. That's pretty good going, isn't it? If he's managed to clear all them out in 4 days, he's either taken a bath on them, or the market ain't dead.
No, he did well. He did very well.
Yeah. Wow.
Eddie Mouse says he sold the F Pigeon. Yeah, the F Pigeon is gone. So.
Absolutely. Wow.
Jeez. Wow. Well, I think that's a great watch. I think he's doing a good move consolidating into one big piece. I would rather have one big piece than a bunch of, I don't want to call them mid-tier, but you guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Mid-tier for you is is a 3,000 to 5,000 level.
Yes, for me. But for a guy like Brian, I think a Chapex might not be that impressive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like a bunch of stuff in the 20,000 range isn't good for him. He should just go.
Yeah. Just
That's
go
what
one
Boston
hitter.
Collector did. Boston Collector has a 5980, but stainless steel.
Uh-huh.
He rocks it as his daily.
I need to do that. I need to wear like my GMT as my daily. I feel like that'd be really cool.
The Batman.
Yeah, right. That's like that. GMTs are made for daily wears. They should be beaters. But I just don't wear mine that much.
We need puppy cam tickers. Are they there?
No, not the no, not the moment. Sorry, that's me. I got it's a bit of pain in the ass to set up because I've got my phone and everything else on it.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry, I will get it. I will get it on at some point. In fact, my phone isn't even with me at the moment. I think it's on the sofa. But they're not doing more. If you want to, if you want to see them, I can just bring them up and say hello.
No. So, are you going to Time London? This they're doing this.
I have tickets. Yes, completely.
Time London is an event that they're doing in London. Wembley.
Yeah,
Wembley Arena, like where Queen played.
It's part of it. It's in apparently it's in a posh suite that the footballers could go in, a kind of a quite a nice. So I don't really can overlook it because I haven't been to Wembley. I don't do football, so I've been to Wembley for a gig, but apparently it's in a quite a posh suite where the footballers hang out, I think.
Nice. And so that's on a Saturday, and then on Sunday there's a tour of BQ watches.
Yeah, I'm not going there because I've got nothing against them. The fact is, I've got to put the dogs in a like a care home thing on the Friday to get up early on the Saturday, and then I'm staying reasonably late on the Saturday, so I won't pick them up Saturday night. So I'm having a 2-night stay, so I'll pick them up Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool to see. Like, there's a lot of people that are going to be there, right?
There's a lot. There's a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. There's Archie. I haven't met Archie, but there's Archie. There's Marcelo. There's Dodge. Yeah, there's Dodger. Marcelo and his wife. That is Dodger and his wife. Jamie Opulence. Mental Jock. Tanzeel. That's just for starters. There's probably a load more as well.
So a lot of people from the streaming.
There's a lot of people. That's probably the most people I've known in one of these shows at the streaming community. Yeah. I mean, I hope you come.
Well, we'll see. I mean, the people there. It sounds like a great list of people. So definitely, if I'm going to go, to see all the cool people. Great guy.
Yeah.
And Dodgers. I've had the pleasure of seeing Dodger a couple of times, and Mrs. Dodger, very nice. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Would you consider a platinum date 8 to be a daily?
Wow. It's a lot of coin, isn't it, for a daily?
The truth is that when I got my platinum date 8, I didn't wear it for like a year. I just kind of like babied it. Part of it was because I didn't have it sized and I needed to have a link taken out. So about a year later, I did take the link out, and now it's still a little loose, but that's the way I like to wear it. But I don't wear it as a daily, but you'll be surprised if I'm going out anywhere in public. I wear that. So I wear it in Manhattan all the time. I wear it in the subway. I wear it walking down the street. If I'm going anywhere where there's people, like out to dinner, I mean, it's not a daily in the sense that it's the only watch I wear, but when it's not in the bank, I wear it a lot. So it's kind of a daily.
Yeah, I don't have anything expensive enough to leave in the bank. I mean, the bank for me would be fucking miles away. I live in the middle of nowhere. So
do you tend to rotate frequently? A different watch
Yeah, I
every
mean,
day?
I
Or...
don't. As you know me, my most expensive watches are Amigas, and I just rotate them around. Them at the moment, I've got my Planet Ocean, which I've been rocking for a few days, whatever, and I'll just rotate that
Nice.
around.
Cool.
Still a great watch. Still a great
I'm
watch.
rocking the glare doesn't really help. It's the Daytona.
That's lovely. That is
Rose
really
gold.
nice.
Yep.
I love that. That is really nice.
You can see it on my
But
Instagram.
I'm
Really
where I
like it.
probably don't need a safe because where or anything. Where I live, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I'm sure that if anyone tries to get in, these two hounds on here would start making a racket.
Yep.
No one wants to burgle a house with two French bulldogs.
French crazy, animalistic, deadly
Yeah.
French
Yeah.
bulldogs.
Yeah,
Evan G says, "Yeah, when I eventually get my white gold date, that'll be a daily for a while. Yeah, probably. It's a great watch.
Come and say hello to the watch community, Wonny. Come on, come and
Get
join
on up there.
OC show. There you go.
There he is.
There he is, the OG.
That tongue.
Yeah, I know. He's a bit hot. It's a bit hot here. It's nothing like you guys get over there, but over here it's quite hot for England, and these guys don't particularly like the hot weather.
I'd ask you how hot it is, but then you're going to tell me in Celsius, and I'm not going to know what it means anyway.
Oh, it's about. Early today it was about 24 something. It's about 77.
Oh,
earlier.
77. Yeah,
But
for England, that's warm.
But it was 77 about 6:30 at night in it, which is quite a lot. Yeah, I don't know what it is now, but I think this guy's suffering a bit, aren't you, boy? But it's not. Yes, you are. Bless you.
Evan G says, yeah, he's going to rock that white gold data in the grocery store in running shorts and Sperry's. I don't give a fook.
Reggie, coming up. Reggie, coming up.
DCNLV says, OC only enters Manhattan elevators packing the platinum day date heat. True. Well, I'm not always that. But if I go into an elevator, I got to be rocking something. I don't want to lose the elevator flex war. That's embarrassing.
No.
Lolix wants to know what's currently in Ticker's watch collection. What do you?
Oh,
I think he's a little bit out of the loop.
I've got a load of shit. But I've got 6 Omegas. So I've got Speedy. I've got the Planet Ocean. I've got the 1966 Seamaster 600, which is my birth watch. I've got an S&P 300 1996, the Piers Brosnan one. I've got the X33, which is the NASA quartz stroke analog one. And currently in for service, I have got the Aquaterra 15,000 Gauss.
6 Omegas. I think that's a record. I don't think there's anybody that has more than that.
So I do like me Omegas.
Very cool. And then you have other stuff. You have what is it, a Smith or is it a Marathon or what is it? I mean, you're big in the military, the field.
Yeah,
watch,
military
right?
stuff. Yeah, so I've got a Marathon. Yeah, I've got a Marathon GSAR. I've got various 1970s issued military watches. Yeah, and things like that. CWC, which is 1980s. Then I've got a CWC SBS, which is quartz, but it's the one that's issued to the Special Boat Service. Just various oddball stuff like that.
You don't have a Christian Ward, or do you still have a Christian Ward?
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of Christian Wards.
Okay.
Ward, yeah. Yes, I got a couple of Christian Wards. On
Famal wants to know from Lolex. Does Lolex have any non-Rolex pieces? Yeah, he does. He has the Omega Speedmaster. Yeah, he probably has a couple other things too. Solvents is in the chat. What up, Solvents? And H is in the chat. How you doing? How we doing, fellas? We doing
right.
fine. Thanks, H.
We're doing fine. So I bought this bought this the other day. So that is basically the Russian Speedmaster. So it's a Seconda with a 3017 Moonton, but the Russians use that model up in space.
You collect a lot of watches. Do you have any intent of actually wearing this, or are you just like buying and collecting?
I do wear it. Yeah, I do wear it. But I need to stop and sort of like consolidate a bit. But I've got oddballs and stuff. I've got a nice. I said I've got a nice Breitling Super Ocean 44, which I do wear quite a lot. PVD one. I've got Zinyu one.
Yep.
I've got some I've got a 1966 Bulliver Accutron Astronaut. And I've got so I must admit I got a lot of watches, but I do need to consolidate. Yeah, I will do wear them. I mean, sometimes I'll just change a watch twice a day. I'll just go to the watch box and put something else on for the afternoon.
And you keep all of these basically at your desk right there, handy. Just
well, actually, I did put some away the other day. I had a load lying about the desk, and I thought I better put them away. So I put some away. But then they got replaced by others that I just started pulling out. Oh, well, there we are. Look what I just found. There's my. I was wondering where that was. Yeah, there's my 1966 Bolivar Astronaut. So these were used by SR-71 and X-15 pilots, basically, because there was nothing else that would handle Mach 2.
Yeah. Do you ever wear the same watch the same day, like 2 or 3 days in a row, because you just don't want to bother resetting, setting the time? Like, okay, I wore this yesterday. I know the time is correct, so I'll just wear it again.
Yeah, the Planet Ocean, probably. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you have 6 Omegas, but you just wear the ocean over and over again because you know it's
new and I got last week, so just sort of like and then so that's got a battery in anyhow, because that's electronic. It's not mechanical. It's not quartz. It's electronic. It's an oddball. But the bracelet's nearly worth as much as the watch. It's a coffin bracelet, and they're worth a lot of money. The coffin bracelets. But that's a great watch, and it's my birth year watch as well. So. Not another birth year. I've got 2 birth year watches now.
I don't think of you as being that old.
No, I've had an easy paper round. yeah, 58, mate. 58.
So you so by the way, you were listening to David Gilmour earlier, and you've seen him. You're going to see him for the 3rd time solo.
Yeah, 4th time. Going to see him the 4th time. I've seen him 3 times.
And what does he perform? What does he perform when he performs solo?
Oh, he does. He's usually stuff from his 3 last albums, and then a shed load of Pink Floyd stuff. We're talking like Money, Shine On You Crazy Diamond.
Does he do them with different arrangements, or
pretty much close to the arrangement?
So he's a full band. So he's a full band singer.
He's got a full band. Yeah, he's got a guitarist that. I mean, he hasn't got anybody now from the original. I mean, he used to have Richard Wright on keyboards, but he passed away a few years ago. So he doesn't have anybody from Pink Floyd band. But I mean, it was him. He was the singer and the guitarist from when Sid Barrett died. So he was, it's him. It's just him. And of course, he does Comfortably Numb, which just gives me goosebumps every time I hear it, whichever version.
Yeah, the solo just
it's just absolutely mind blowing. Yeah, I'll never get tired of that song on any version, and it just does give me goosebumps when I hear it. So yeah, and a mate of mine's never seen him, so I mean, Australian Pink Floyd are quite good. They're a tribute band.
I've seen The Machine several times. The Machine's an American
I would say, yeah.
They're not a tribute band in the sense that they don't recreate the look, but they just recreate the music as close as possible in with a live band.
I mean, it's funny. I read that one. I think it was for Dave Gilmour's 60th. Polly, his wife, but the Australian Pink Floyd for his do. I think that's a bit weird. He's standing there watching a tribute band to stuff that he actually plays.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. But they are quite good, the Australian Pink Floyd. They're probably as close as you'll actually get. But yeah.
Shout out to Solvents, who says, "No way, Tickers is 68. He looks 38."
58, yeah, 68 bugger. 58. Well done. So yeah, looks 38. Thanks, Solvents. I haven't been. Luckily, I haven't taken any, so that's why I'm 58.
No, you definitely look good. You look good for. I would have thought you. I can't believe you're older than I am. I think of you as being in your young mid 40s max.
Okay. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, only just 58, but yeah. So my bucket list, I've seen literally probably everybody I want to see except Neil Young, but he ain't coming over here. So I don't know. I'm struggling unless he decides to, but I don't think he will.
I've never seen Neil Young either.
Love Neil Young. Yeah, he's good. But
you know who's playing here tomorrow? You know who's playing here tomorrow night? Boys to Men.
Okay.
They're not your cup of tea?
No. Absolutely not.
Motown Philly back again.
You're going to see him then, I take it, are you? No.
No, I don't.
No.
It might be cool. I mean, I'll check and see who's on the bill tomorrow night.
Okay. See who's support. Go for the support and then...
go for the support.
Then leave.
Murder is my favorite David Gilmour song.
I don't bloody know that one. He must be is that one of his on one of his albums? I don't.
Mark, explain.
Yes, please explain. I don't recognize that.
Talking about cover bands, he says the Iron Maidens are my favorite cover band. The Iron Maidens is a group of women who perform the music of Iron Maiden.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yep. He says it's solo David Gilmour song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know David Gilmour's solo work at all.
You don't know it?
None of it.
Oh. Some of his stuff. Yeah. On an Island and Rattle That Lock. Those are the last two albums. Very, yeah.
What would be the one big hit that I know from David Gilmour solo?
There ain't many. He's obviously never big hits. He's not. It's they're not airtime friendly. I don't think really.
They're not radio friendly.
Not radio friendly. No. So, but a lady Iron Maiden tribute band. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Do you have any Led Zeppelin tribute bands over there? Because there's loads over here. There's loads of people doing Zeppelin.
Yeah. For a while we had Led Zeppelin Experience with Jason Bonham on drums. It was really, really good. Yeah, he had a singer that was phenomenal. That's, could really hit all the high notes and everything. So that was, it was called what was it called? I think it's called, it was the Led Zeppelin Experience.
Oh, okay. The band that I never got to see because they disbanded the tour because Jimmy Page had a bad back. Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes. So basically they had the Black Crowes doing Led Zeppelin stuff. But because Chris Robinson was so much younger than Robert Plant, he could hit the high notes. So this was in one of the little ones at the 80s. I think it was the 80s. And Chris Robinson sounded just like an early Robert Plant. And of course you had Jimmy Page on guitar. And they did all the stuff. They did an album called Live at the Greek Theatre. and were going to go out and do a world tour, but they never got to England. They cancelled the gig. And I would just love to have seen that. That would have been amazing. I love the Black Crowes. I went to see them. Went to see them a couple of years ago, first time. They were just brilliant. They were really good.
They're still cranking it out, huh?
Yeah, which reminds me, I'm still wondering whether to go and see him this week or not. They're playing Wednesday or Thursday. Still don't know. Maybe.
It's a solo. Some of them standing, some were waiting in line. What's he talking about?
Murder or something. It's a solo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As if there's something that he's reciting the lyrics like it's going to make us know this.
Oh, right. Oh, got you. Okay, right. I don't know. What album's it on, Mark? What album's it on? That's the question. I don't. Do you know what? I'm not a fan club member. Do you know what? There's so much. There's so much music that I've got like nearly close to 500 vinyl. It's just ridiculous.
How about There's No Way Out of Here? I think I know that one.
Yeah.
Mark says, if you don't know those songs, I'm going to have to ask you to cancel your David Gilmour fan club membership.
Yeah, I mean, David Gilmour is a small part of my total record collection, which spans from the early 30s all the way up to modern stuff. And everything in between.
Ryan Singer's in the chat. Ryan Singer reminds everybody to upvote.
Upvote.
There's an amazing 24 upvotes already. That's pretty dang good considering we only have 24 people watching. So can't ask for any better than that. You guys are the best. Just keep on throwing out these song titles that I have no idea what they are. Murder is on, it's on About Face. You know the album About Face?
Oh yeah, About Face. Yeah, I do. Yes, that's right. Yes, it's one of his very early albums.
It's probably like the second to last song on side B.
Yeah. Yes. I've been playing the Allman Brothers recently as well.
How do you play? Do you stream your albums on iTunes, or do you have an actual turntable, or do you have CDs?
I have £1,000 turntable.
£1,000 turntable,
which is quite expensive for me, but nothing in the realms of really expensive turntables.
What brand is it? Is it like a Fisher or
it's called a Michelle, Michell. It's a British company that have made them since the 70s.
Wow. And is that's hooked up to state of the art amp and speakers, or it's just
pretty good Castle speakers, big speakers and stuff like that and everything. But what's good about the turntable, because I've had about 3 or 4 turntables before, is that the motor isn't under the belt; it's at the side, and the belt goes to the side, so the motor doesn't touch the body of the record player, so you don't get any hum or anything for the motor. So when you put something on like Pink Floyd, which starts off really quietly, you just, as long as the record's nice and clean and crisp and no cracks and popples, pops and crackles even, you just hear the
cracks and popples,
and pops and yes, absolutely that as well. Yeah, you basically just don't get anything like that, or the motor whirring at all. It's just beautiful. Yeah, it's just really good.
And do you play your music in headphones a lot, or do you use those Castle speakers to blast them?
I've got my sofa directly opposite the speakers, and where I live around here. I'm not attached to it. No house is attached to anything. I can play it pretty damn loud.
Yeah,
I play it loud and I wind it up and it's loud, and it just sounds immense. Sounds really good.
I like my music super loud too, so that's good.
Yeah, absolutely, just brilliant, just really good.
So how many albums do you have? Do you have
I've got nearly probably close to 500, probably.
500.
Yeah, run out of space. I was gonna, I've got close to 500.
I want to remind people, all 27 of you watching, to make sure you're subscribed to the Original OC channel. You probably are, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Let's be honest. But also remember the Tea and Tickers channel. Check it out.
Thank you. Yeah.
One of you fancy mods can drop the link to the Tea and Tickers channel in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Magpie says, let's see, I don't know what this means, but maybe you know what it means. 1210. I have no idea. Enlighten us, Magpie. What does that mean?
What context is that?
Yeah, well, let's explain the context. Is that the time right
absolutely.
now to you?
Yeah.
Mr. G, happy Saturday to Tea and Tickers. Thank you, Mr. G.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
DCNLV says, I just saw The Fall Guy in theaters. OC's favorite band's music was featured. Oh, cool. My favorite band is Kiss, so probably a Kiss song thrown in there. We were talking about The Fall Guy earlier this week, and that was starring Lee Majors, the TV show originally. I wasn't a big fan of the show, so I don't really remember it, and I probably wouldn't go see the movie. But what I want to know is actually, was the movie good, DC? If it was good, maybe it'll give me something to do tomorrow.
So who's playing Lee Majors' part?
Yeah, who's playing the lead role in The Fall Guy? Is it like Ben Stiller or something? Magpie says, get some 1210s direct drive. You know what that is?
Direct drive turntable. Oh, I don't know about direct drive for vinyl. I don't know. Just I'm not sure, but there's so much. I said that it is an absolute fucking minefield out there. I mean, Matt said it was £1,000, and the cartridge was like 400 quid as well. So altogether about £1,400. But that's not a lot of money compared with what you can spend.
Yeah,
I noticed the difference straight away.
DC says, I was forced to see it. It was a corporate event, and it was Ryan Gosling in the lead role. Yeah, that's right. I think I saw that poster the other day. Ryan Gosling. Shout out to one of my favorite Australians, Air King Ben's in the chat. The two of you having a simple conversation is more entertaining than other shows, honestly.
Well,
I don't know.
We're not
what does that say about the quality of the other shows? I don't know.
Yeah, we're just having a conversation. We're not posturing. We're just, when you're talking to somebody clean with intelligence, it's fantastic. You know what I mean? That's it.
And when you're talking to someone without intelligence like me, it's a little bit harder. But you're managing just fine.
Jesus.
The Cambridge audio amps and speakers. Like he's definitely trying to lure
right.
you into
My preamp, the preamp that the turntable goes into, that's a Cambridge audio. But I've got Castle speakers. They're pretty good. They're big. They're only big as me, the Castle speakers. Big chuffing speakers. Big speakers. Yeah.
And the name of and the brand of the turntable again is
Michelle. Miche. Michelle. Yeah. Yeah.
DC says it was corny but watchable. You know what corny but watchable means? That means a perfect movie for Miss OC. Miss OC loves corny movies. Yeah, she'll think that the corny movies are hilarious to her. So, Magpie wants to know, how are Ronnie and Reggie?
They're good. Okay, thank you. Ronnie was just a few minutes ago. We showed him. Reggie didn't want to come up, but
Ronnie was featured in a cameo.
You coming up, Reggie? Reggie.
In your defense, you never said that you were into into record players. You said that you had over 500 albums. How can you not know what a 1210 is?
Because there's why is that one of the most famous? Where you said get a pair of 1210s, you used 1210s plural before. That says to me it's for like mixing and scratching and that isn't my thing at all. That's not my kind of music. I'm sure you said get a pair of 1210s, or you use the word 1210s as plural. That means 2 decks. If you have 2 decks, that means you're doing mixing and stuff like that, which I don't do. I've got a simple, good record player to play blues and blues rock.
I've got a pair of 1210s.
There you go. You see, Thomas is on a different wavelength in music
Different
than me.
level.
So he's got, yeah, we know that. I've seen his setup. That's great, but that's not my kind of setup.
Yeah. Stop
My
busting
yeah.
busting Ticker's balls, Magpie.
Yeah. Don't bust me balls, man. I just played simple. I just played guitar influenced music. So you can scratch all you like, but you play the Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore in 1970s. Fucking loud, and then tell me it ain't good. Just to hear Dwayne Allman wailing away loud, he's like, "What the fuck? This is brilliant." Yeah, yeah. Thomas Burnett gets it. That's fine. Everyone gets every music, whatever. Yeah, fine.
Magpies limit. DCNLV asks, OC, have you seen Tickers in action on the guitar? A long time ago, he played live on someone else's Strem. Yeah, I remember that. You were on...
Oh, fucking hell, I was on Marcello's when Tim was on
That's right.
holiday. Tim came back and saw his ass and wanted me to fucking, that's right, I just picked up and played.
DC remembers that. Yeah, I remember Tickers on guitar.
So
I remember because I was on the panel at that time, and Tim was like badgering you every week. Please play guitar on my show. Please play guitar. And you're like, no. And then you went ahead and did it.
He goes with the roommate to... Where did he go? Did he go with a roommate somewhere? Did he go to China or somewhere with a roommate? Or
maybe
somewhere?
Korea? Yeah.
Korea, he did. There at that time. And and he didn't like it at all. I kept it quiet, and then someone bubbled me and he wasn't happy at all, was he?
Question for
It's hard
Tickers.
to play guitar. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard to play. My son plays guitar. He's quite good, actually. Tickers and OC, were you ever into Led Zeppelin? What's your favorite of the first 4 Led Zeppelin albums? What is your favorite? Do you know?
Oh, probably one. Probably Led Zeppelin original, because it's raw and it's very blues influence. They do a lot of songs. That's where they were. They were blues influence, and that's before they wrote all their own songs. They did quite a few covers of blues stuff on the first album. Days Are Confused. I mean, it's not their song. And they played that and stuff like that. Yeah, I think probably I played that the other day. What did I play? Yeah, that's just brilliant. Let's have a look.
Let's take a look at the track list here. The track list of Led Zeppelin 1 is come on. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah,
Good Times, Bad Times. Babe, I'm gonna leave you. You shook me, dazed and confused.
Yeah, you shook me, Willie. You shook me, Willie Dixon. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, actually, Dazed and Confused. He's written by Page, but it's inspired by someone called Jake Home. But I don't know. Yeah, He Shook Me was there, but that's I Can't Quit Your Baby, another one by Willie Dixon. So
yeah, and Communication Breakdowns on that album. Yeah, you got to say that Led Zeppelin 1 is pretty damn good. It might be my choice as well, but just for fun and to kill all kinds of time, let's check out Led Zeppelin 2. Led Zeppelin 2.
Oh,
this is tough.
yeah. Well,
Whole
God,
whole
yeah.
lot of love.
Whole lot of love. Yeah.
What is and what should never be. The Lemon Song.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love, thank you. Love it.
Heartbreaker, which
Of
goes
course.
right into Live and Love and Made. Ramble On, fuck. And then Moby Dick. And then Bring It On Home. Holy shit. I think this one's better.
You think they're all bloody good. They're all
This is fucking insane.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they were an amazing band. I mean, what I did read, they used to chuck tellies out the window and stuff, in hotels. They were absolutely they used to chuck a telly.
That's an incredible track list right there. It's like 6 or 7 monsters. Let's go to Led Zeppelin 3.
Well, you've got
Led Zeppelin 3. You've got Immigrant Song, Celebration Day, Since I've Been Loving
You, another blues classic.
Gallows, Tangerine. But I think this is weaker. This is weaker than 1 or 2. Am I right?
Yeah, you are. I mean, really, the one that stand out for me is Since I've Been Loving You.
Yeah, for me, it's Immigrant Song.
Okay.
And then let's go to Led Zeppelin 4, which
4 has got their Comfortably Numb stroke Hotel California, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Which we obviously know what that is.
Yes. It's got Black Dog,
Ooh,
Rock and Roll,
of course.
Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway to Heaven, of course. That's what I was on about.
Misty Mountain Hop, and Going to California, and then When the Levee Breaks.
Oh, Levee Break. I mean, I read a story about Levee Break. That was those drums. They did it. They recorded this album in Jimmy Page's house, Hadley Hall, or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. The name of the house. And apparently they put the drum in the hall. It echoed all those drums.
Right.
For Levee Breaks.
Guys, of the first 4 Led Zeppelin albums, which one do you think is the best? I'm gonna have to switch my vote and maybe go to 2.
Oh no, I'm gonna say 1 or 4. Still 1 for me. But House of the Holy, though, what Mark says. Look at House of the Holy.
All right, listen. Why limit it to just the first 4? Okay, fair point.
That's interesting. Thomas Burnett said his mum's cousin married Peter Grant. Now, Peter Grant was amazing because Peter Grant, he was the only he managed to secure something like 90% of the whole takings of a gig for Led Zeppelin. He screwed down everybody and managed to he was ruthless with getting deals for Led Zeppelin. That's why they were so rich, because Peter Grant managed to secure, I think it was something like 90% or something of takings. He was complete. I mean, have you ever seen The Song Remains the Same, the live concert?
Yeah, everybody's seen that. Yeah.
Of course you have, yeah. And where you get those people outside who are selling dodgy T-shirts, and Peter Grant walks out and just tears him in your arsehole. He's just like no one messes with him. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. Will Tickers be visiting the United States anytime soon in the near future, or any plans to major meetups with the Brits? Would love to meet him. Actually, he's going to be at Time London.
June 14th. Yeah.
With Thomas Burnett, Jamie Opulence, Dodger, and
Marcello.
Yeah.
I do want to go. I've been to the States 5 times. I've been to the States. I haven't been for years though. I want to go back to the States. I haven't been to Florida. I want to go to Florida.
Miami.
Brian
you want to hit the mean streets of Miami?
Well, Brian said he'd put me up and went to Florida. He's got a big house and spare bed and that. I'd love to see a launch of Cape Canaveral.
Oh, are you a big space rocket?
I like the space fan. I do like it. I think it's pretty good. I mean, because you can see it all now on the on YouTube. SpaceX put it on. And what I love about it is the way that the reusable bit comes back and lands itself on the pad. I think that is so good the way it does it. The way it just comes back to Earth and just lands, just drops on the pad itself. Brilliant.
Yep.
But yeah, I would
Lucha
like
Bedek
to-
time. He does say Houses of the Holies is very okay. Cool. But there's also one after that too, right? Another one. Let's see.
I've got
Physical.
it as well.
Physical graffiti.
Oh, physical graffiti. Yeah, physical graffiti.
Oh my
I've
god.
got on here. Oh dear. Oh, custard pie. Yeah. Oh, in my time of dying. Crikey. My God. Yes. In my time of dying. That is amazing. The slide on In My Time of Dying is just absolutely epic. What a great. And hell, Kashmir.
Kashmir. Just absolute epic. Absolute.
Yeah.
And Houses of the Holy.
Yeah.
Title song. These are, man, what a great time to be into music. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I see it's a little bit small for you guys. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So there you go. Crappy Luntry's in the chat. Crappy just got here. What's going on? Tickers, are you ripping someone a new a-hole?
No, we were just saying about Peter Grant from Led Zeppelin used to just rip into people who sold crappy T-shirts outside the gig and stuff. Someone in the film, you would have seen it. It's brilliant.
Huge shout out to Big Meech is in the chat. Big Meech, otherwise known as the Notorious Mech. Good to have you here. Crappy's trolling me a little bit. Kiss is better than Led Zeppelin. I never said that. Led Zeppelin's way better. But Led Zeppelin isn't my favorite band. So
No, that's it. I mean, I love everything. But Stevie Ray Vaughan is my all-time favorite guitarist.
Crappy, I'm dropping the link in the chat. If you want to jump on the panel, feel free. You're
welcome.
welcome.
I love the way when people say, and I say Stevie Ray Vaughan, and they say I've never heard him. I say yes, you have. Everybody, including in England, has heard Stevie Ray Vaughan, but they don't know it.
Yeah, he died in 1985.
1990, August 27th, 1990, Wisconsin, in a helicopter crash. I've been to his grave in Dallas. There are loads of Americans who have never been to Stevie Ray Vaughan's grave, and I'm from England, and I've been to Stevie Ray Vaughan's grave at Laurel Land Canyon. I went and paid my respects.
Well, you really do. He really did influence you.
Yeah, but what load of people in England don't realise it, he played on David Bowie's Let's Dance album. He was the guitarist on the Let's Dance album. So obviously China Girl and Let's Dance were massive hits all over the radio, even in England. And all that guitar work was Stevie Ray Vaughan. So everybody has heard him. But he was... As a guitarist, he was unbeatable.
Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, Let's Dance, the album. What an iconic cover.
Yeah, and when you get a disc jockey who knows his stuff, he lets it play out a bit and lets the solo or Let's Dance go on. Just lets it carry on. There we are. There with Stevie. There we are.
One second. Here.
There he is.
Bowie. At the 1982 Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland, Bowie saw Stevie Ray Vaughan play guitar. At the time, Vaughan was an unknown 28-year-old blues guitarist from Texas. His debut album with his band Double Trouble was still unreleased. After Vaughan's performance, Bowie was so impressed that he tracked him down months later to get him to play lead guitar on the album. Rogers was initially unimpressed with Vaughn. He's talking about Nile Rodgers, right?
Now Rogers, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the producer. Rogers was initially unimpressed, believing he sounded like American blues guitarist Albert King.
Which
Bowie,
he does.
however, felt Vaughn was different, saying, "quote He's got a whole other thing going on." Unquote. Vaughn recorded his guitar overdubs toward the end of the sessions. Blah 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 blah. So I didn't know that that was actually his debut, like as a
Yeah,
major.
so what happens? He was recording his own Texas Flood album, and originally Bowie said to him, "Right, you come along, bring Double Trouble, your band with you. You open up for me with your band, Double Trouble, Texas Flood, all this lot, and then come and play with me on the gig. No problem." Promised him that, and then near when the tour was about to start, he turned around completely and says, "Right. Basically, I own you for 2 years. You don't promote your band. You don't bring Double Trouble with you. You don't do anything. You're just like, you work for me." So we thought, hang on a minute, I'm not leaving my band in the shit for 2 years. So we just said a big F you to David Bowie and walked off the tour bus. And apparently that got a load of publicity because everyone says, wow, someone said, like, look after David Bowie and walked out. And Texas Flood came out, and Eric Clapton was driving around in the car and heard Texas Flood, and he said, "I have to know now who that guitar player is. There's not many guitarists who I hear, and I have to stop the car and find out now who that guitar is playing." And that was we did that with Stevie Ray Vaughan. The guy was incredible.
Were you also a fan of Bowie and his other guitarists, or no?
Later on, I was. Yeah, Mick Ronson. I mean, Mick Ronson was brilliant. Mick Ronson was one of David Bowie's guitarists, but I only got into a later date. I wasn't a massive Bowie fan, even though I did actually see him on one of the tours in 1980, and it was pretty good. Young Americans, I like Young Americans. It's a great song, that. But then recently I've heard like the Black Crowes do a version of Mooney's Daydream. And their version actually is better than I think the guitar on Bowie's was a bit too out there. Too many effects and stuff. But yeah, Mick Ronson was a brilliant guitarist. He was
that was before he became like a massive superstar producer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this is the guy that really kind of switched me onto guitar and thinking, wow, this is how the fuck do you play like that? It's ridiculous. Never played the same way twice, the same song the same way twice.
Yeah, my son is a big fan of Adrian Belew and Robert Fripp. Loves those guys.
Yeah, oh right. That's way out different than me. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
How old's your son?
He's 21. He's gonna be 21 next month or in July.
Okay. Ask him. Hopefully he'll know who SRV is. Ask him if he knows who SRV is.
Who?
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh yeah.
Ask him if he knows who Stevie Ray Vaughan is. And if he actually doesn't know, just tell him to check out the song Texas Flood Elmer Combo. That's all he needs to check out. It's just one of his finest moments ever on guitar.
Yeah.
DCNLV's
correcting me. Like, isn't the producer Mark Ronson Mick Ronson's son? Yes. Thank you for catching that. Yep. So, yeah, as a matter of fact, Adrian, my son's a big fan of King Crimson.
Oh yeah,
he loves a lot of those 60s bands. He loves he's into the Kinks right now, all the Kinks albums. But the Adrian Belew, they're doing a tour. It's Adrian Belew plus Tony Levin plus Steve Vai.
Yeah, Steve Vai.
And
Yeah.
they're doing the music of King Crimson, like reinterpretation.
You see, one of my all-time favorite films is a B movie that most people, but as a musician's staple thing, it's called Crossroads, 1986. Ralph Macchio is in it, the Karate Kid,
With Steve Vai, yeah.
and Steve Vai is the Devil's guitarist. Which, interestingly, Stevie Ray Vaughan nearly got the gig for that.
Oh, really?
They nearly had him being the Stevie Vai. Nearly had Stevie Ray of Stevie Vai. And I love that album, that film. I watch it a lot because it's right. It's all about the blues. It's all about Robert Johnson and all that. It's brilliant. I love that.
Nothing better than the Allman Brothers Band live in the early 1990s with Dickie Betts, who passed away in April. Rest in peace, Dickie, legend.
Yeah. I've got a Dickie Betts live at the Lone Star Club in the 1990s on vinyl. It was one of Record Day special. It was, and I played it the other day when Dickie Betts, and I haven't heard it for ages, and it's just it's amazing. It is. Wow, why haven't I played this record more? Because I've got another 400 odd. You know, the Allman Brothers Band is just ridiculous. Yeah, just brilliant. So good.
Logan Hall says OC plus TNT, the next big duo. Hey, I think I should do revolving duos all week long. I'll have it'd be OC and T and Tickers one night. We could do OC and Narc a second night.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could just go. Yeah, you could. That's right. Yeah.
Who else? OC,
Crappy.
OC and Bear Clooney watches on Wednesdays. We'll do a whole weekly lineup.
Yeah.
Crappy says I watch Robert Fripp's YouTube channel. Very interesting guy. Yeah, he's very famous. Like what he's done in social media with his covers with him and his wife. They're actually very, very popular, right?
If I'm thinking it's the right person, he's got a bald head, Robert Fripp.
Yeah.
So his wife is a famous singer from the 80s.
Yes.
Toya Wilcox. And she's got she wears some interesting clothing. And he sits there and does little like skits on YouTube, yeah?
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I'm sure it's her. She's called Toya. She's called Toya. She was big in the 80s. She's got a lisp, and she does a song called "It's a Mystery." Yes, that was her biggest hit. A mystery. It's a mystery. And she's called Toya Wilcox.
Let me see if I can find the name of that.
Fripp lives in the Midlands, whatever that is. So the Midlands, Crappy, is literally as it sounds. It's the middle. It's like Birmingham. It's the middle of the country, the UK. It literally is between north and south. Well, I'm from the north, but I live in the south, and the Midlands is Birmingham in the middle. There you go. Quick geography lesson at 1:44 in the morning, UK from Tickers. But it's a mystery. Yeah, but there's some interesting videos where she she dances around and does stuff, and it's like, what the fuck? I remember someone sent me a video and said it was mesmerizing.
Do we dare take a look at one? Hold
You can
on.
look at one, yeah, because you can. It's not X-rated. It's not X-rated. There we go. Yeah, it is the right one. Toya, that's it. Toya Wilcox.
If you like to gamble, then you understand. You win some, lose some, it's all the same.
Shout out to Dis. This is Ace of Spades by
Toyette and Robert.
no,
Yeah.
Ace of Spades by
Yeah.
Motorhead.
Motorhead, yeah.
Yeah. This is what they just do covers.
Yeah, there's some other interesting. She wears interesting clothing.
The pleasure is to play no matter what you say. I don't share.
I wonder if they did that in one take, because otherwise she'd be picking them fucking 52 cards up every time, wouldn't she? You know.
This shot is pretty good. Look at the look on his face.
Yeah,
Like, what?
I know, yeah.
I married a friggin' lunatic.
Yeah. It's a mystery. I fucking love it.
Yeah. When
Have you ever heard that slow acoustic version of Ace of Ace of Spades that they do?
No,
done a
I
really
haven't.
slow, like a bluesy version of Ace. Ace. It was really good. Did it a few years ago. This is Motorhead did it. It's like what, you know. Bit of useless information here. Lemmy used to be a roadie for Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's a roadie for Jimi Hendrix. It sounds, I mean, all you guys, you've got so much good, all the good music I like, a lot of it is from the bloody USA, you know what I mean? All the bloody stuff that you do, and all the decent clubs and all the plays, you know. Oh, all those stuff on Sunset in LA, all those clubs, you know. The Guns N' Roses used to play in the 80s. Oh, yeah. Look, Guns N' Roses. What a great band. Love him. Love Guns N' Roses.
That debut album is arguably one of the best debut albums of all time. Really.
Yes.
Every song is good.
Every song is good, and even Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 is pretty good as well. Some of them are brilliant.
Yeah, I think there's some. I think there's some filler. I mean, back in the day, I wasn't well off enough to afford both albums. I had to choose which one to buy, you know, and I think I chose one instead of two. I couldn't afford both. I don't know why, but now, of course, I have both, but I don't listen to them all the way through. Those are long albums.
I know. I think I pick Estranged out as being one. I just go to Estranged because I think I love it. Just like because it's got that big long guitar. It says on it on the cover from Axl. Thanks Slash for the killer guitar solo on Estranged. It's just that killer guitar solo on Estranged, which is brilliant. And of course, you've got "You Could Be Mine" as well, couldn't you? Which is brilliant.
Yeah, that was the teaser single at the time, from the movie Terminator 2.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I lived with my parents. Well, my dad died, and my mum living with my mum, and she used to go and babysit my niece at my sister's house. And there used to be a guy next door, and I was at college, and I was having days off and sleeping in like you're doing at college. And there's a guy next door who kept playing Bryan Adams, "Everything I Do for You, and I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston. He kept playing over and over and over again. And he's doing this when I'm trying to sleep in, you know. So one day I just got really peed off with this. So I thought, right, here we go. So I reached into my CD drawer. It was CDs at the time on it. And then I found Lose the Illusion, the one with "You Could Be Mine" on. I turned the speakers round and put them against the wall because his bedroom was through the wall for mine, like a semi-detached house thing. So I just turned the speakers round, put them against the wall, put on "You Could Be Mine," wound the volume on and hit the repeat button, and then went out in my car for a few hours. It never happened again.
Never happened again.
I mean, before I went out, we went downstairs and made a brew, and I could hear it quite them drums and everything. I listened to it once all the way through, and it repeated again, and I just disappeared for a few hours.
What do you think? What do you think's better? You use your illusion 1 or use your illusion 2?
I'm trying to remember which. I think
I'll pull it up for you. I'll pull it up. So here's use your illusion 1 is this track list right here. So you've got Live and Let Die, Don't Cry, November Rain,
oh God.
Coma. Okay, like those are the biggies, right? I mean, Don't Cry and November Rain and Live and Let Die, huge. And then
yes.
Use Your Illusion 2 was Civil War, Knocking on Heaven's Door, Estranged, and You Could Be Mine.
Oh, you can't choose, can you?
Yeah,
you can't. You know, it's like two fit twins. Isn't
it's almost like they should take the 4 from the first album and the 4 from the second and make that the greatest hits.
Oh yeah, because of course I keep forgetting Don't Cry. That is just brilliant. Of course, yeah. And Civil War. I mean, I went to see Guns N' Roses on this tour. I was only, what was I? I was 30 or something, I think it was, whatever. And Axel, I just started a new job and I'd only booked the ticket. So I said, right, starting job. By the way, I said on Thursday, I've got a gig. Okay, right. So went for the gig. Axel never turned up. They cancelled the gig. Axel didn't turn up. And they booked it for the next week. And I found the set list, funny enough, because you get setlist.fm, it lists all the set lists. So I found it. And they did 17 songs on that tour, when they finally turned up. When I went to see him like 4 years ago, they played 30 odd songs. I mean, you know, Sweet Child of Mine. I mean, that riff of Sweet Child of Mine was a piss take, apparently. Yeah. He hates it because it was a piss take, and he made it into. I mean, when I used to roadie for a Stevie Ray Vaughan tribute band. A guy used to do the Stevie bit, and the drummer was a bit of a He worked in a guitar shop. He was a drummer, and he played guitar, but he was a drummer. And we used to have this thing where we used to play pubs, and they used to have jukeboxes. So one of us would always put.
Let's kill the stream. I'll see you later, tickers.
Do we have to kill the stream now because of that?
Yeah, let's kill it, and we'll edit that out, and we'll be back later. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Tomorrow, before you go, yeah, it's a bit late anyhow. It's like 1:55. That's rubbish. I would have carried on for fucking hours doing music.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault. Just idiots, isn't it?
It's all right.
Are you back on tomorrow night? Did you say?
Yeah, we'll do another show tomorrow night.
Maybe slightly early or something. Maybe if you can.
Much earlier.
If it's okay with you.
Right. Peace out, everyone.
All right. Sorry, everybody. That was the idiots, but you get them all. Yeah. Okay. Great talk. Great OC. Good to talk to you.
Peace out. Good night, everybody.
See you later. Cheers. Bye.